Here we go. NBPA voice. Here we go. Hello, I'm Ash. I'm a vocal coach, and today I'm going to be reacting to the second song in the Black Friday musical Starkid Productions show called What Tim Wants. I have been watching this show and I'm already like close to tears, and I heard the first two chords start of this song and I'm already like, oh, this is gonna be a passion, like my heart's gonna be going on a ride. Here it is. I'm super, here we go.
Have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
I already love this character, by the way. I feel for him. Single parenting is not fun. And he lost his wife.
What Tim wants, Tim will get. Anything that he wants, he can have it. Even now it's a dream, the kind that makes you question reality. The fact you don't wake up is no accident, it seems to me. Someone's gotta pay for it. He used to like cars, Tonka trucks and ships that could show you the stars. I couldn't hold him still to teach him guitar. Oh no, just wasn't having it.
Okay, I have to pause because I have to say something because this is a reaction. I could sit here and watch it. So this actor, and I'm looked it up, I'm pretty sure this is Dylan Saunders. You can correct me if I'm wrong. I love being corrected. That sounds weird. I love being corrected, but really I like learning with you guys and you know, figuring things out with you guys. So I love it when y'all like comment and give me insights and different perspectives. Like I love that. I love to learn and I love exploring all these shows with you guys. Okay, now that that side note is over, sorry, notes in the margin. But Dylan Saunders, I actually did not, I think there's Jim. No, I can't remember this character's name. But I do know he's a single dad and he's lost his wife, Jane, which I do remember. And then obviously his son is Tim. So he's left alone at Christmas time. And this guy's just hurting. And there's so many attractive qualities to this character. One, he's hurting. I want to like help him, but also two, like you could just tell that he loved his family, he loved his wife, and now it's broken, and he's broken, and I don't know. He's still trying to like be an awesome dad, but that's got to be hard. There's just so many things pulling at my heartstrings here, and then not to mention. Dylan Saunders is such an amazing actor. He has his moments before the song even happens. Before he even starts singing, we are connected. We're like, what is he going to say? And that has a lot to do with his acting before. He's just, this is an actor. You want to see an actor? This is it. And these are the qualities that I look for when I'm casting a show and things that I teach. In music directing, when I'm directing a musical, these are the things that I teach that aren't always taught, and they're just simple things to me. Like, just I think as performers, we feel like we always need to be doing something. We're like, what do we do with our hands? But Dylan Saunders does a wonderful job of like just the moment before he's frozen, and we know something's about to happen because the music's playing, and so we're just pulled in, and then we're about to have an intimate moment with him. And the fact that he is so respectful of that and lets us, I mean, being vulnerable is intimate. So bringing us into him was such a smart choice. And on top of all of that, he has been trained. He's a very well-trained singer. He's got beautiful technique. He's got control. So being a slow, vulnerable song, there's lots of moments where he's holding out notes. And a lot of times, when we're holding out notes, we just kind of get this truck driver sound like da 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 na na na, as opposed to da 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 da. There's movement to his voice. He knows how to control it. He knows what he's doing, and he's giving us a very nice acting moment too. I've always said that some songs are just monologues, and as soon as we recognize that, just magic happens, and he's just delivering. And this is, I'm loving this. If you can't tell, I like Dylan Saunders. Like, he's awesome. He's doing a really great job. All right.
And then flash, bang, Jane. Flash, bang, nothing's the same. What Tim wants, Tim will get. Anything that he wants, he can have it. All I need is some time. All I need is a break from the madness. After all, you're my son.
Okay, another moment here too that he did. After all, right into that, and I'm hearing this for the first time, so bear with me if I get the notes or the lyrics wrong. We ain't worried about that. But what I do want to show you and tell you about is that a lot of times when we do phrasing, and you see this in beginning readers, like, I am reading a book, and these are the words, and da 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 da, and you're like, okay, great, it's the same thing over and over again. There's no emotion to it, there's nothing. But sometimes in singing, Dylan is giving us this really nice connectivity, but he's also, all the words are trying to come out of my mouth at the same time. But flash, bang, and the Jane, or bang, flash, Jane, however that goes, flash, bang, Jane, you know what it is. So he does a really good, even though that's disconnected, he's still connecting them. There's still momentum going, so flash, bang, Jane, instead of flash, bang, Jane. And there's just emotion and a push and a pull that goes with that he did a really good job doing. And then he didn't take a break where most people might take a break between two phrases. And that allowed the sound and to continue going almost like a wave. I will go back. I don't like to go back, but I will go back to see if I can show you guys that again.
What Tim wants, Tim will get. Anything that he wants, he can have it. All I need is some time. All I need is a break from the madness. After
right there. All I need is a break from the madness. And then most people would stop right there. All I need is a break from the madness. Stop, breathe. Instead, he continued on. All I need is a break from the madness after all. And what that does is that keeps our momentum going, not only his momentum with his voice, but our emotional momentum. He really knows what the audience wants and how to kind of control that and manipulate that. Beautiful job.
Oh,
Beautiful
you're my son. He still lights up a room. It's just less frequently that you catch him in bloom. If there's a God, my God, can you see what you've made? My God. And what I took away, I hit replay on that night. Over and over again till it gives up the fight. But there's no end, there's no end, there's no ending inside. My God, do I ever get that one flash, bang, son. Flash, bang. What have I done? What my son wants, my son will get. Anything that he wants, he will have it. There's nothing I can't fix. If he wants that toy, by God, I will take it. 'Cause all I know is you.
Okay, I want to talk about his you there. Oh, sorry, so many things are going on. I'm not going to be able to talk about them all. I don't think I have enough video storage to talk about all the things I want to talk about with his voice. He's so well trained, and you can tell that. He has beautiful vibratos. He moves through his long notes. He has perfect vowels. Talking about his U vowel. So ooh is a closed vowel. Your mouth is physically closed. Ooh, closed vowel. U. So you notice he had like this pucker, and then he was prepping for the next phrase and he changed it. Let's take a look.
No, all I know is you.
He's brightening.
I don't say it enough. I'm scared you blame me for mom. I'm scared you blame me for your luck.
So I say speak singing because there's lots of different, there's an actual speak singing, like speaking on rhythm when it's written in a song, and you'll see it on sheet music. But to me, as a vocal coach who is coaching artistic pieces to tell a story effectively, here he is, sorry, my ADHD brain went woo. It's more speaky, like he's singing, but he's saying something. And a lot of singers miss that moment, especially in vulnerable songs. They're so focused on, am I on the right pitch? Am I flat? You know, they're worried about the technique of the song rather than the message of the song. And the message of the song will change how it performs. And it's just so much better. Listen here how he changes the you, and he goes from technique. And the reason why he did brighten that U is so that he didn't fall flat. He didn't fall flat. And then he's also about to sing something kind of lower and speaky. He wanted to maintain control. So he had to lift that vowel a little bit in order so there's not so much weight on the sound to flatten it and to go down. Let's see if I can catch him again going and listen to the speak singing.
I don't say it enough.
Oh, I missed it. Hold on.
No, all I know is you. I don't say it enough. I'm scared you blame me for mom. I'm scared you blame me for your luck. But there's no end, there's no end, there's no end to how much I love. You'll get what you want, you'll get it back. I give up both of my arms to get you on track. All I need is a smile. Just give your dad a wink. Yes, all I need is to get you walking towards the paradise you dream. 'Cause I'm your dad.
Aw, he's proud.
And you're my son. And our lives have just begun.
Okay, talking about vowels. I always say to my students that the vowel I is icky and is ugly, because those are vowels that we tend to stick in the back of our throats. So begun, that's so hard. What do? It's called vowel manipulation. So that's the term that I use. It just makes sense. You modify your vowel to make it more open and in a safe position and in a safe placement. So instead of and getting the sound trapped back here, he's opening begaw. He has to go more toward an ah. Now, when you're singing high, you can kind of get away with that, because if you've sung high before in higher notes in your higher range, you've noticed that you have to sacrifice some diction and modify some of the words to make it healthy and not hurt yourself. So you have to sacrifice a little bit of communication up there. But here, it's not too high for him. This really isn't crazy high for him at all. This is pretty much perfectly in his range. So this is kind of a begun. It's kind of, he doesn't have to modify too much, so he is hanging on to the So when it is lower and you do try to modify it into an open vowel, then, so instead of begun, he would have to go be gone. And he's doing a really good job of that. I would have loved more, except he's also having to smile. If you want that, be gone. There's a lot playing with that, especially if you're gonna hold a vowel out. Listen again and I'll talk you through it.
Just begun.
Go. You look for an Now he's brightening. And again, notice that he's done this before. He brightened the vowel. He set it in place, begun, so it was safe placement, and then he can kind of manipulate it once it's locked in place be gone, then he can kind of release, but he still has to brighten so that he doesn't fall flat on the final note. Here's the last one. Okay, I said this before, I really like his singing. He's very skilled. I love his vowel manipulation. He knows what he's doing, brightening his vowels, all the good stuff. I really like this, and he's such an amazing actor. He's a powerhouse. I'm wondering about his dance skills now, because that's really what's missing. Like, I really don't know, because typically when you're a triple threat, you can sing, dance, and act. That's what a triple threat is. So, and these are kind of needed in the musical theater realm if you want to be a professional. You have to have skills in everything. And then as a trainer of professionals, you've got to be honest with yourself. Like, what are you first? So me, I'm a singer, actor, dancer. With Dylan, I'm sitting here trying to figure out which one is he? Like, is he an actor first, then a singer? Or is he a singer first and then an actor? He might be a dancer. I have no idea. I don't see any dance skills here, but I can tell you that he's very skilled in singing and acting. And I think that he's an actor first and then a singer. But I don't know. I don't know. But that's just my perspective on what I saw. I love this. Let me know what you think, guys. I can't wait to hear what y'all have to say about the song. Did it pull at your heartstrings like it pulled at mine? The show is so good. I'm so excited. Hey, it's Ashley. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll sing with you soon. Bye!